Now, wrestling fans, this event, one fall with a 15-minute time limit. At 230 pounds in the red corner from Arizona, Reggie Parks. Across the ring, 235 pounds in the white corner, the purple butterfly from Omaha, Nebraska, Frank Dusek. One
man. Interesting right now, the situation with the Texas Tag Team Championship, with the belts held up. No champion at the moment. And that has been a tough battle. We'd have to get some more information on that one. Brody and Kerry had to win that championship, which went awry here. Lewin in the spoiler. Headlock. Ross, well, he rolled out of that, moved it nicely into the hammerlock. And Dusek comes right back in on it, but rolls it again, and they exchange. Parks doing a nice job. Dropping, and a leg kick, and scissor out of that. Nicely done by Dusek, goes to a headlock. And Parks comes up with a head scissors, and these two can really maneuver. Look at Dusek flip out. Frank Dusek laboring over in the corner with Parks right now. And as Parks took a look at Bulldog Daddy Pletches, he saw what happened, and now that has given Dusek a little edge. Popping in the neck and the throat. Here's a whip. Watch Reggie now, see if he can react to this and recover from it. Flying mare. Chenlock. But Parks is not to go for this. He will not submit to that one. So Dusek holds on, and Parks all held up in a front Chenlock. Dusek holding Parks. And we have the David Von Erich Harley race tape next, followed by the spoiler and El Halcon. El Halcon, the American heavyweight champion. That's the best 2 out of 3 fall bout. Looks like a hair pull in there, but he covered it pretty well. Daddy Pletches around on the other side. So Reggie Parks rolls the headlock. Rolls it on the ears. And Parks quivering a bit as that pressure continues. Tonight, the Texas Brass Knucks Championship. Bruiser Brody and Mark Lewin are battling. If you were here in the beautifully air-conditioned Will Rogers Coliseum in Fort Worth, you could be seeing that big championship battle. We've got a lot of excitement right here on our televised portion. Frank Dusek on the headlock, the chinlock on the front. Daddy Pletches watching carefully. Dusek rolled in very tight, but Parks is getting in pretty good position right now. That's a forward forearm smash in there with right there. That's just a flat part of the fist in the arm. Parks always abides and works by the rules. And he comes off beautifully with that shoulder. Knee left the midsection by Dusek. Stepping in, Parks getting a little carried away, but Dusek pops the elbow. Lying there. Dusek on the shoulder, trying to get the pin as Parks. Dusek goes right back to the headlock or the chinlock that he's been working with and holding on with. So Dusek back in control again. Frank Dusek Patrolling. Reggie Parks right now. 1 fall is the time on this one. 1 fall, and Reggie Parks is trying to come back now after really moving in and taking over. Caught in that chin lock. He's coming back down, trying for a shoulder pin. That's down across the chest and neck of Frank Dusek. And the trunk pull, and Frank Dusek pulled Reggie Parks out of that move. Goes right back in the headlock, or the chin lock. Into the corner, that'll be a break. And Dusek on the break comes roaring in. And Parks in trouble again in the corner. Lying there and back in with the headlock is Dusek. Oh, Frank Dusek back in control. 10 minutes gone of this bout. Parks started off very strong, and then Dusek took charge. And Dusek is in command at the moment. That's Frank Dusek. Over the shoulder and on the headlock or chin lock with Reggie Parks. Got a battle royal coming up next week. A battle royal that has certain implications and possibilities that we want to talk about. Battle royal that could leave some interesting combinations. As you know, they many times are set up. It'll be the opening night. Well, we'll tell you more about that later. Right now, Dusek is trying to put Parks away and doing a pretty good job as he fires away with this. Flying there, and look at Parks roll up and into Dusek, who's staggered by that. Oh, a hard shot on the jaw. Dusek was going first, but Parks really blasted and came in nicely. And there goes Dusek. Racked up in the corner, and Reggie Parks opens up on Dusek. 2 minutes left in this 15-minute bout, and it has been a battle. Parks in the corner with Dusek. And Dusek is all hung up on the top quarter button. Parks says, no, now yeah. Oh, Dusek popping his head on the mat as he let go of him. Down there again. The count will start. And Reggie Parks unloading on Dusek. And Dusek eyes are glazed as he comes up after bouncing off the mat about 4 times. Well, Parks is in charge. Reggie Parks turning everything around with that headbutt by Dusek. Out of a billy goat butt coming out of that corner. Gives Frank Dusek a little breathing room, and he comes across the battle. And Dusek up and over, rolling up. Not enough for a count of 3 with just 1 minute left to go. Here in this first bout. Smash on the head, and there goes Parks again. Bang, and up over the top to roll him up. Down on top is Dusek. 1, 2, and Parks just lifted the man and fired him out of there. A roll up again. Let's see if he can hold this. 1, 2, but he kicks and flails out of that. 30 seconds left. Dusek and Parks. Here's a suplex. And it wasn't well executed by Dusek. He didn't really get up in the air very much. 1, 2, and look at Dusek fly on the strong young man, Reggie Parks. Just a few seconds left in the finish of a very, very attractive opening bout. A twisting head drop. And Reggie Parks holding his head. Dusek also banged his head, and that is a draw with an outstanding battle between Frank Dusek.
And good evening, ladies.
So what we have here is David Von Erich in for Lewin. In against
This event, one fall, 20-minute time
David Von
limit.
Erich.
Maniac Mark Lewin versus David Von Erich.
Gary Hart caught in the middle of all this. David Von Erich taking care of Lewin and Hart. And it opens up. Hart is blinking and looking, and here comes David Von Erich working. And somewhere around here is a microphone, and chairs are flying, and this place has gone. David Von Erich has gone absolutely wild here with Mark Lewin. David Manning warning it. He missed it with a chair. And David Manning has slipped away, and he's trying to get everything kind of squared away here as Lewin retreats again. They go to the floor again in the wild snatch. And David Von Erich took over here, and now David has the claw on Lewin on the far side of the ring. Kevin Von Erich, with a concussion, suffered in Puerto Rico, cannot wrestle tonight. And here they come again. Now we shall stay out of the way here as best possible. David Von Erich and Mark Lewin winding up a wild evening. Right down in the fans all over the place. Gary Hart's got enough trouble keeping Tim Brooks and Lewin apart. Oh, here comes David Von Erich again. And Gary Hart's coat. And Lewin coming after him. Now microphone in the neck. David Von Erich, Wilder, and just gone absolutely crazy here with Lewin. Maybe it's catching. David trying to get Gary Hart's coat. Now, David has the bell ringer, that steel piece, and Lewin's at his mercy. David Von Erich smashing Lewin. And this bout has got to be stopped. We haven't got anything to ring it with. They had to use the microphone holder. So there it is. The bout has been stopped. David Von Erich and Lewin disqualified. David Manning being congratulated. What is this he's got now? He's got a piece of rope and steel corner buckling. And these guys are really just almost out of their minds here. It's the second match that David Von Erich has been disqualified. David Manning holding back. The second straight match that David Von Erich has been disqualified. He lost the championship match on disqualification. He has gone absolutely wild and berserk